Sasha Banks, also known as the boss of WWE. She is part of the reason women's wrestling is being taken seriously nowadays. At only 24 years old, she is one of WWE's fastest rising stars. You obviously know about her stunning match with Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn last year. And if you don't, shame on you. It's thanks to that match that people started to be attracted to Sasha Banks, and how could you not? She's got charisma, great in-ring talent, and a great persona. I know I recently did a similar list about Becky, which if you haven't checked out, click here or the link in the description. Anyways, my name is Marv, and here are 10 things you probably did not know about Sasha Banks. Number 1. Eddie Guerrero was her favorite wrestler. Okay, maybe I'm cheating a bit here. A lot of you know this, but for those who don't, Sasha states Eddie is the only reason she got into wrestling. This would be the reason she enjoyed SmackDown more than Raw. She paid tribute to the late great Eddie Guerrero by wearing attire at WrestleMania 32 similar to Eddie's attire when he won the WWE Championship. Also recently doing the lie, cheat, and steal bit when she won her Women's Championship. Number 2. She was in the first Iron Woman match in WWE history. You've heard of great Iron Man matches in WWE history, Bret Hart vs Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle vs Brock Lesnar, but there has never been an Iron Man match for the women. Not until last October when Sasha Banks got her rematch for the NXT Women's Championship in a 30-minute Iron Woman match, and not only that, it was the main event of the show. Though not as good as their bout in Brooklyn, it's still a crisp match that represents what women's wrestling should be. Damn awesome. Number 3. She was one of the first women to wrestle in the match of the year. Much like the last point, there has never been a women's match to be awarded match of the year. The other women being Bayley, obviously. WWE may have only awarded it match of the year in NXT, but we all know it was the best overall. Number 4. She loves Asian pop culture. Sasha Banks grew up watching anime and she loves Japanese music. One of her favorite shows was Sailor Moon, a Japanese anime series that has inspired her very much over the years. Sasha isn't shy of letting the world know about her interests outside professional wrestling, as shown on her social media accounts. Number 5. She is Snoop Dogg's cousin. For f***'s sake, I'm just clutching at bare straws right now. If you've been living under a rock, it might come as a surprise that Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks are in the same family tree. Weird, right? Sasha is this innocent wrestler living a dream while Snoop Dogg is busy doing his 420 and that and also. It is well to note Snoop Dogg performed for Sasha's WrestleMania entrance earlier this year. Number 6. She debuted before the Divas Revolution. The Divas Revolution was an odd storyline that wasn't all that great, to be honest. As rubbish as it was, the WWE would like for you to think that all 3 NXT call-ups of the Divas Revolution made their main roster debut that same summer. It may be true for Becky, but Charlotte actually made her debut against Natalya on an episode of Raw in December of 2014. Did you know Sasha also made her debut that month? Guess where? On f***ing Main Event, a show that isn't even aired on television worldwide, and one people barely even watch. It's wise for WWE to sweep that under the carpet and recognize her debut on a much bigger moment. Number 7. Her ring attire is inspired by Beyoncé. In the world of WWE, it's essential to have an image. Of course, Sasha was aware of this. Upon signing to WWE, she looked for advice and inspiration for her WWE image. Sasha Banks was impressed with Beyoncé's style, so she went heavy on the bling, later adding shades to complete her look. Finally using the nickname, The Boss, Sasha Banks took inspiration from one of the biggest names in pop culture, and it certainly paid off. Number 8. BFFs. Sasha debuted on NXT in December of 2012. She didn't make much of an impact in the first several months. She eventually started hanging with Summer Rae, who successfully influenced Sasha to turn heel and form an alliance. The name of the alliance? BFF, which stands for Beautiful Fierce Females. Charlotte would later turn heel as well and join BFFs. In early 2014, Summer Rae got called up to the main roster, leaving Sasha and Charlotte to feud with Bayley and Natalya. The group would later disband in July. Number 9. She felt uncomfortable as a heel. Upon her arrival in NXT, Sasha was known as Mercedes KV in the independent scene. While there, she was this happy and lovable babyface. But in NXT, Sasha didn't know if she could pull off a villainous persona. Did it work out? Hell f***ing yes. She plays the hero role so well It makes the fact she's never been one before her NXT days unbelievable. Number 10. She's admitted to being a mark. In the wrestling world, the term mark can be viewed as a dirty word and makes you want to wash your hands every time you shake your hands with one. See, the term mark is used to describe someone who thinks everything in pro wrestling is real and not staged. But the term mark out is used to describe the action of getting excited over something big. That's what Sasha describes herself as. It's special because it's not often a WWE wrestler describes himself as a mark. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Did I leave anything out? Tell me in the comments below. Any support such as liking, sharing, and subscribing is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.